We don't want to boss you around or the FaceTime still. And I do not want to make it too hard on you with it, okay? And yes, I am making up the rules on the FaceTime app because I don't want you being more punishments, and so do I. I've been through a lot of trouble dealing with the FaceTime since I've first been on it, like the crunching noises. Maddie had to scold me for that, and she kind of yelled at me, and she did, about the crunching noises, about sleeping with each other on it, taking naps on FaceTime, even though we're not supposed to. Sending inappropriate pictures of each other without any clothes. I think that's what made it worse. That's how we both got our FaceTime privileges. Taken away. And that's how I was on 1-day punishment. You were on 2-way punishment. And I think we're going too far with the late night FaceTime. I don't think we should do that anymore. Okay. It's way best if you just use the regular phone instead. Okay. It's more easier that way. I just don't want your mother barging into your room and giving you lectures over the FaceTime stuff. Okay. Christmas is coming up, and I don't want you to get in trouble, especially before the holidays. Okay. And I don't want to embarrass you in front of your mother and your Matthew Angelo, and especially Denise. Well, I've been tattling on your sister on you. It's way bad enough and dragging her in the middle of it. I've been texting her about that. That's your FaceTime habits. Okay, and it's way bad enough and dragging her in the middle of it. And now I already dragged your mother into this mess. She's getting involved with it because me and my mother's telling her. That's why. She's in my business because my mother's telling her. That's why. It's way bad enough. And I don't want to drag your Matthew in the middle of it, especially your brother Glenn. He doesn't know about all that stuff. But I am friends with your mother on Facebook. That's how she knows everything. Okay. I'm friends with your brother Glenn on Facebook, especially with your sister. I'm also friends with Gretchen Taylor and the rest of your friends, too, on there, too. I'm taking stuff out of your mother's profile page. You know, show me going through her stuff. That's kind of private. But I had no business going through your mother's profile page. I should ask your permission. I'm going to get in trouble with my mother for that. I shouldn't be going through, snooping through her stuff on Facebook. I should leave her stuff alone on Facebook. It's really bad enough and getting into Maddie's business lately. I've been getting into her business way too much. Overheard when it comes to her exercise classes, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I've been complaining about that for like months since I've been complaining about it. Okay. It's really bad enough I get into her business by her girls' night out in church. My mother told me not to worry. My mother already had that discussion with me, and she did. Remember what my mother told me? That's not up to me. It's up to Maddie. It's her job to take care of that. Not me, okay? And yes, my mother's right. Whatever Maddie does with her exercise classes and the girls' night out in church, it's none of my business. That's her business. She keeps all that in private. That is private, and that is personal what Maddie does. That's right. I think my mother's right about that. That is personal and private. Okay. So I can't be in her business anymore. I need to stay out of it. Okay. She's got a point. So I need to listen to my mother with that. Okay. So that means I can't get in her business when it comes to her going to church every Sundays, like she does every weekend. It's like my mother had that discussion with me about me bothering you during your breakfast hour. I can't be bothering you when you're trying to have your breakfast. Okay. And I'm getting in trouble with why I'm bothering you during your dinner hours. And I'm really in trouble while I'm texting you at 7 o'clock in the morning. You know, it's too early for me to be texting you. She's right. So I need to listen to her at that, okay? So no more hiding things from my mother. From now on, no more late night FaceTime anymore. I'm going to have to lay off with that, okay? She's raking on my case. Why am I calling you at 11:30 at night, especially on FBS nights? That's too late to be on the phone. My cell phone has to be off at 11:30.